Is Paimon part of Tabit's fake sky?
Welcome back to Genshin Lore with Amabi. And if you don't know, there's a Melazine who says that they see strings coming out of Paimon. They also say something really scary about the Traveler, but that in another video. But basically they say to them, Paimon looks like a little rainbow balloon floating in the air with strings extending upward kind of beyond the sky itself. First thing I thought of was this, which is the puppet string motif we see from Scaramouche A, which is basically we have a creator and she wanted a puppet who would rule in her stead and tried to create like a perfect being. My second thought went to Sandrone of the Fatui, who is kind of known as the marionette or the puppeteer, and who created Catherine, who is a puppet, and also seems to be this mecha, and even this could be a puppet body of hers. And so the themes of puppeting, puppeteering, kind of having forms that replace you is not new in Genshin. It is something that has existed for a while. So now the question is, if Paimon's got puppet strings, who's controlling them? I think Sandrone is an easy grab, but it's a little bit of low-hanging fruit. We don't really know, but wouldn't it be super interesting if the person we've been traveling with all this time, kind of like Catherine, was related to Sandrone? It would be super fun. But I'm also going to offer this figure as, look, I don't know. There's just a lot about this motif that reminds me of Paimon. And if Paimon is kind of related to what we see, like if Paimon is the Scaramouche in this scenario, or the Albedo, the created thing, who is the owner and where are the strings coming from, I could see perhaps the Battle Pass princess, who looks like Paimon and has a similar crown here, being the creator, and maybe they are stuck in the Battle Pass story, but Paimon is able to come down and influence the world. And this would be really interesting, especially if it tied into the idea that we are going through different samsaras and we are already in the fourth, that perhaps the Paimon we know is a creation or someone intended to serve in this samsara, which brings the question of, were the prior samsaras, was there a Paimon? Did she exist? Or is she kind of a puppet created to help us along? This is, as always, just some theory, some speculation on what it could mean. We don't know yet, but if you have other thoughts, let me know in the comments. And as always, like and follow for more Genshin lore and join the Discord.